You guys know what that is? That's priming right there. That's Tony Robbins' original priming. Start the priming every single day. Okay, so the science of getting rich conclusion. What everybody has been waiting for. The giveaway, actually, is what everybody's been waiting for. Make sure we've got no distractions. Okay, so the giveaway. Guys, this is huge. So we're going to get a hardcover book to the winner. Not this one. This is paper. You're actually going to get a better copy than I have. Hard copy book, and then we're going to get a $20 Amazon gift card to get you started off being rich. You're instantly going to become rich. So all you've got to do for that giveaway, all you've got to do is invite 3 of your friends to this group so we can increase them as a collective society. This is a big mastermind group. So all you've got to do is invite 3 of your friends and then screenshot the image to me in the group. So you can either DM that or you can post it to the news feed in the group. And then I'll be able to see that you've done that, so that way we can get you winning. Get you started off on the right foot. Okay. So now that we've got the giveaway all taken care of, I'm super excited to have somebody win that. And we're going to do the summary today. So this is everything that we've been learning. So this is the advancement of science. I'm going to be in South Carolina next week. So we're going to do the announcement on Tuesday, the giveaway announcement on Tuesday. We'll do it live. So stick in, stay tuned, and we'll do it live, and then we'll tag you in the group as soon as you want. So the advancement of science. So everything that we've been learning up until this point. So Wallace says that there isn't anything in between success and failure. So we've broken it down as simple as that: success and failure. So there's two choices that you can make throughout the day. Am I going to have a successful day, or am I going to have a day that's not successful and it's going to be a failure? So this is everything right here. So first, we have to think in a certain way. So thinking in a certain way is already in it. So this is exactly what I'm supposed to do. I'm thinking like it's already in my life. So you have to think, and you have to imagine it, the exact thing that you want. We can't be vague about anything that we're doing. We have to be extremely specific, okay? So thinking in a certain way. So thinking, I'm going to be going to Greece July 21st, 2021. That is insanely specific. I'm going to go to the Barcelona, or the Barcelona of Greece, whichever place in Greece. Be very, very specific about where you're going to travel to. It's not enough to say that you're just going to travel and I'm just going to make money. Everybody wants to travel and everybody wants to make money. So you have to be insanely specific. So that is thinking in a certain way, right? And the opposite of thinking in a certain way would be doubt and really vague images of what you want. Because like I said, you would not send a text message to a friend saying glibble glarble, gleben gleiben. It doesn't make any sense. You have to be extremely specific. So do not send mixed messages to the universe or to infinite intelligence. You want to be very specific about what you're doing. Write it down. It could be a really short phrase that you read every morning and night, and then feel that into existence, right? That's the next one. So you have to feel like it's already here. And Neville Goddard, if you've ever run the Power of Awareness, that is the secret. It's feeling like you already have it. It's bringing into that new consciousness your new life. So consciousness. So you need to feel that into existence. And then the other opposite side, which would be failure, would be scarcity and lack. The second you permit your mind to go into scarcity and lack, you're thinking in a competitive mode. There isn't any such thing as scarcity and lack. It's how the person's mind is rearranged. And your mind has to be rearranged to abundance. Don't pay attention to anything that has to do with poverty, right? Don't pay attention to any charities right now. Your one goal is to get rich. We do not need to donate to people that are poor. All that does is perpetuate their poorness. And I know that sounds cold-hearted, but it really, really isn't. We can show them inspiration. That's how we help the poor. Okay? We don't have to pay attention to lack and scarcity because that isn't part of our world. Wealth and the all is part of our world, right? Part of your world. Wealth is the only reality. Wealth, health, and abundance is the only reality, and we have to feel that into existence. That's the only thing we need to pay attention to. Someone comes to you, woe is me, we're going to talk about how to talk about increase, right? That was the last one we talked about. Talking about increase and increasing into every single person you speak to and meet, because you are in the way of increase. Everyone you meet is going to know this. And then be grateful. Like it's already here, like it's already happening. You have to constantly be grateful of what you have. And you can do 10 gratefuls right away in the morning, 10 gratefuls at night. Feel grateful because that is how you communicate with the intelligence. There is a law of gratitude, and we have to recognize that law. The opposite of being grateful is ungrateful or dissatisfied with what you want. And what that does is put you in tune with the normal people who are dissatisfied with their life. We do not want to be ungrateful for what the infinite intelligence, for what God has given us. Because what's that going to do? That's just going to give us more of what we don't want. Okay? So we got to be extremely grateful and believe that what we're doing is happening, because if we do not, we're going to get more of what we do not want. Right? It makes so much sense. And it didn't for a very long time, but obviously that's what you have to learn, and that's what you have to do, is be grateful. And then the will. So the will is your own willpower. We don't have to project this into outside space. We don't have to spend an hour of meditation in the closet thanking God and begging for what we want. It doesn't work like that. All we have to do is project the will to think, act, and do the things that we need to do to get rich. The will can only be put upon ourselves. We can't force anybody to do the bidding for us. We can't force anybody to do what we think is right for them, because we don't know what's right for them. We're not them, right? And that would be to put them into slavery if we did force our will upon people, whether it's mental or physical. That would be to put them into slavery, and we don't want to do that. Obviously, we want to only put the will to get rich on ourselves, to think, act, and do the things that we need to do. So that's forcing will would be failure. We do not want to force will upon anyone else. We don't have to. All we have to do is inspire them. If they really want to become rich, you have to become rich yourself, so that way it can inspire them. And then the other one is action. Acting in a certain way, right? We've got to act in a certain way every single day, knowing that what we're acting upon is bringing to fruition exactly what we want, right? So acting in a certain way. We've got to know. And the opposite of that is obviously inaction. You can think of something all you want all day long. Shut the door, lock yourself in it, think of a cup of coffee. I guarantee you will not get it. You have to act upon it. You've got to use your mind, body, will, all of it to get the thing you want to manifest it. And then increase. We've got to speak increase into absolutely everybody that we speak to. Family, friends, children, everybody that we speak to. Everybody. There's no such thing as poverty, right? There's no such thing as poverty. We don't speak of it. We don't think of it. We don't act upon it. We don't even speak of the last time that we were in poverty. Like if our family was ever in poverty, there's no such thing as poverty. Anyone that we talk to, people come to you, woe is me. Speak increase into their life, like they are increasing. That's the fundamental law. That's the fundamental science of getting rich. This comes down to a science, guys. It's not that hard when you break it down like this. It's each individual choice that you make every day. Every day is either a success or a failure. And these are the choices that you make. And then the last one is to speak about fear and defeat instead of increase. Right? You notice this. You instinctively know that if you speak about increase, better things happen throughout the day. If you do these things, better things happen for you. And make sure you get the rest and the recovery that you need too, because you can't, always be in this 100% mindset all the time. You have to have the right rest and recovery. And then you guys, this is the main point in this entire book, is creation and competing. He says it probably in every single chapter. It's in every single chapter, competing and creating. There is only creation. There's no such thing as competition. Well, Andrew, there's MMA, there's boxing, there's all this other stuff. Are you competing with that guy or that woman, or are you competing with yourself to become better? My interpretation is that you are only becoming better to yourself. Your only competition is yourself, because you're never going to be that guy. You will never be that person. Unless you believe in reincarnation and those things, but you will never be that person. You can only be as good as you want to be. There's no competition, so do not compete. Do not compete, because if you compete, that's just telling infinite intelligence that there is a lack of supply and that you cannot get it because this person has it, I can't get it. Do not compete. There is only creation. And then the creation mode, it's so much more beautiful because you can take your time with things and you can really create it how you want it to be, right? Think of Michelangelo, all of the famous paintings. How long did those paintings take? Do you think that they thought of competition? Oh, there's another Mona Lisa out there? No. No, they did not. Do not compete. Create. You are creators. All right. So we're going to end it here. And I really appreciate everybody for tuning in for the Science of Getting Rich. You can always download it in the group in the units section and then read that book. The winner is going to get a hardcover copy and a $20 Amazon gift card. So I'm super excited for that. All right. Love you guys and have a great rest of your week. I will talk to you on Tuesday.